Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, beautiful souls. This is an amazing Thursday. For all the people that are joining me live, I just came in from doing an amazing peace walk with my sons at their school. It was great. We painted the whole street blue, and I'm like, yeah, we're marching for peace. And that felt so deliciously warm. We are finishing out the school year with so much pride, and I'm just so happy, thankful, and grateful that I get to be here, present, and a part of my kids' life and their journey. There is nothing like it. So, welcome. Let's roll our shoulders. Let's roll our neck, roll our wrist, get into a nice, comfortable place. Left hand to your chest, right hand to your belly. Repeat after me. I am safe to soften. Yes, because when the body is soft, we can absorb, we can hear, we can listen, we can adapt, we can see, right? We can receive because our resistance level is low. So it's okay to remind ourselves and our body that, hey, we are safe to soften. Now, today's meditation is so juicy because if you've been over here overthinking your next step, comparing your, gifting to other people's gifting, if you've even had that thought that, oh my gosh, this is not going to work, or nobody's watching or nobody's listening, listen, I have come to bring you some great news that favor is going before you. You are definitely the exception and not the rule. You are the exception to everything that's happened in your past. I don't care how it was set up for everybody else. You are the exception. And you see it more when you walk in it, when you own it, when you understand that, hey, things just happen for me because I woke up today. Things have already shuffled in my favor because I decided to open my eyes. And it's a difference when you know it and believe it than when you just repeat it word for word, maybe in a church service or in a big group function or as an affirmation. It's different when you start to walk that thing out. You're practicing a different posture, like things are supposed to go my way. And how do I know this so vividly? Because this is how I have practiced living, mainly because I wanted to see it more in my life. So let me tell you a little bit about my journey in this practice of carrying this belief so much that it's developed roots. I have this belief that when people meet me, they welcome me with open arms. I don't care where I am. They get to be that person that they wanted to be when they started either their job or position at work. Sometimes I remind people when we go places and they try to get a little bit snarky, either with my husband or with my children, I go up to them and I'll say things like, hey, you know what? I'm just going to apologize for everybody else who came here before me, who may have ruined your day or rubbed you the wrong way. I am that person that you wanted to meet. I am that person that made you smile when you accepted the position at work and you were so delighted to be here. So can we start over? Because I am so sorry and I apologize for their actions. And I just want to show you some love. So can we start over? That has been the words that I have said to people who have just operated on autopilot. And let me tell you, when I do that, their response is, oh girl, I am so sorry. This happened, that happened, this person got on my nerve. And I just entertain the conversation and I'm just like, hey, it's all right. Let's just start over because we get to design our day. We get to do life differently and we get to be treated so much better. And I'm here to love on you. And it becomes a beautiful breakdown of them actually wanting to act the way they want to be received and me getting to receive their love in return as I pour more of it out. And I will never forget doing this, like for the first, second, third time. My husband would be like, okay, who is this? And I'm like, no, we get to operate and live in a world in which we create. Another thing, for my birthday, we had rented this amazing, beautiful hotel, and there is a room that they had that gives you more space, that has you be able to walk out to a patio onto a nice green area. Normally, we could upgrade it for free. So this time, the room happened to, I guess, be unavailable or something. And I just sat there and they were like, "Oh, ma'am, I'm so sorry. We don't have your room available." And I just sat there and I just smiled and I just waited. And they just started working and they just looked. It was no like conversation of, "How could you not have the room?" It was not even that. It was, "Hey, I'm here to celebrate my birthday. I'm so excited." And just, I met them with so much joy. And my husband was looking at me like, "Kawana, we're going to have to choose another room." I said, "Wait, no, we're not." I saw people going back in the background, working and calling, seeing what rooms were clean, what rooms were not clean. And they were working all on my behalf. And I looked at my husband and I was like, "Look, they want to bless me for my birthday too." It's just, I giggle because when you know that things are operating in your behalf, you choose to have a little bit more patience. You choose to have a little bit more love. You choose to lead with a little bit more peace and gratitude. And what happened in those next 15 minutes? They, sure enough, found a room, first floor, open door terrace, nice, beautiful flowers, in appreciation, I guess, for me being so thankful and waiting. But I was just more thankful for them because it was them who made it work out for my birthday. We are always the exception, and we don't have to move in a "I know who I am" energy. We can move in such a spirit of gratitude, love, and thanks that it just makes people want to do things for you in your world. And because that is what you sow with your words, with your actions, with your movement, with your energy, with your light, that is more of what you're going to receive. And this is how my roots have grown into knowing and trusting that favor always walks in front of me. So I want you to adopt that too, or at least a little bit of it, and just try it on in your practice. Try it. It works. But I know it can be a little hard to believe in the beginning. So you know we're going to breathe it in. You know we're going to regulate our nervous system when we're learning something completely new. We're going to do our breath work where we inhale for 4 seconds. We hold at the top for 4 seconds and we exhale for 6 seconds. Let us begin. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, hold. 2, 3, 4, exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, hold. 2, 3, 4, exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, hold. 2, 3, 4, release. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can return to your normal state of breathing, allowing this present moment of abundance to just fill you up. We are breathing in a new way to operate today. We are walking in expectation of good meeting us right where we are. We are walking knowing that miracles can find me daily. We are walking expecting good because we know this is the area where we operate from. For the goodier it gets, the goodier, the goodier, the goodier. I am aware that is a new word that we are formulating today. But life can be so good. It can remain good. And we're going to sit in silence just to let that marinate, just to let it land more in our soul. So I'm going to set the timer while you find a comfortable position. Here we go. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Listen, if you look around you and you're like, yeah, Kiwana, I hear you, but you don't know my story. If you are saying, yeah, but you don't know everything I've been through, let me be very, very clear in the gentlest way I can. That is a signal, an identification that, hey, it's just time to release. It's time to release. Because if you met me here today, if you came across my video, if I just happened to grace your presence, then I'm going to say this to you. Joy, goodness, peace, love, gratitude is looking for a place to land. It's looking for a soft place to land in your heart to show up more in your life. So sometimes we have to release the stories we tell ourselves, or let's just write it all out and make it a good movie and play it out for the very last time in a farewell party, containing all the popcorn. And because today you're making an intentional decision to see more good, to see more things happen for you, and to notice how everything is in alignment to exactly what you are asking for. All right, family. Left hand to your heart, right hand to your belly. Repeat after me. I am the exception, never the rule. If it is mine, it will move towards me. I stay planted. I stay soft. I stay open to receive. All right, family, I am Kiwana Thomas, and I am your meditation partner. I am here to remind you to return to your breath and to come back to who you are as you take your journey within. The divine light in me honors, chooses, and delights to walk in the divine light in you. Namaste.